9:20. Okay, cool.
Oh man, my bad. Oh man. Well,
No,
little
you're fine. You're
outtake.
fine.
Good evening. Good evening, and this is our yeah, we've got our do
There we go.
over of the NBA play-in preview from yours truly, Jackson Johnson and Will ND, as we go over our take on who's going to be the 8th seed in the Eastern Conference and the Western Conference. But this time, we know who's going to be battling for that 8th seed. Who's going to be battling for it at seeds 9 and 10 tomorrow night and Wednesday night. Let me tell you, that's going to be a good time for a long time, but we'll also be going over some portal news in men's college basketball. How you doing tonight,
For sure.
buddy?
Doing good. Just took a nap and then ate my dinner, so ready for action.
Oh, for sure, man. But why don't we go ahead and kind of look at the portal news while we wait a little bit with the playing games? Yeah, because like we got some good news right there. Well, good news for some teams and bad news for some.
Yeah. Here we are.
Here we go. There we go. Let's go.
So we can look for some commits here, as there have been more commitments. So we got McNeese got a little better. Rutgers, Oklahoma State, Corey Minty to South Carolina. That's huge. That's a huge because he was their best player for Mason.
True.
And they're trying to bounce back.
Justin Pippen
to Ohio State.
Wonder what that does for the Buckeyes.
Well, shows that at least Scottie Pippen will be going to their games.
Oh yeah.
Jamie Kaiser, it's huge for Richmond if they want to be a contender this year. And then Denzel Aberdeen to the Gators. Jane Young coming back.
Abdul Bashar getting out of Auburn.
Yeah, I don't blame him.
Oh yeah, I mean that place is a hellhole.
PJ Haggerty going to play buckyball.
That's a good one right there.
He'll probably play well, but I don't know if that's his fourth school in 4 years. Good pickup for Maryland.
There we go.
Colin Chandler going to BYU. Luka Bogovac going to Oklahoma State. Houston getting some transfers.
Oh, Syracuse getting one.
Syracuse getting one from McNeese. Jonathan Powell going to Pitt.
Oh man,
Pitt's really going for it this year. They're saying this is your last chance, Jeff Capel.
Oh, yeah, it's like you said, it's a Hail Mary for Jeff Capel. Coach K can't save his butt this time.
Miles Rubin, that's a big commit for the Vols.
Oh man,
he's a Loyalist best player. Cole Serta going to Clemson. He's a good sharpshooter. And I mean, he played well in that one Missouri game at least, but I mean, Irish kind of just were a mess. And then Flory Badunga going to Louisville. So I wasn't that high on Flory, but that's good for Austin. Exciting. Okay. And also getting Justin Shellstad from that dumpster fire in Eugene.
Yeah, man.
For their basketball. Seven Vax, I don't blame him for wanting to leave Providence, man. And then Jalil Bouthia, also part of that Hail Mary for Pitt basketball with Jeff Capel.
Cyril to Miami.
Garrison going to the Crimson Tide.
Meadow over to Oregon.
No, he was pretty good for Boise. So it's good to see if Oregon can keep the Dana Altman era going or it'll end.
What is up, Godfather? Glad to see you, good buddy. He
Chris
is
Davis joining Chris Mack in Tampa.
Oh man, that's a win there.
Xavier Kennedy. That's the second year in a row that the Merrimack point guard has transferred because they had Bud Clark go from Merrimack to Seton Hall, and now they have Xavier Kennedy going from Merrimack to Wake Forest.
Oh man, is Wake Forest gonna get some in the 2026, 2027?
We'll see, man. I mean, it's been taken long enough.
Oh, Lowe's sick of Kentucky that he goes to Georgetown. Man,
yeah,
he's departing the dumpster fire.
Get Jane Mustav will ask Jeffrey about that.
Oh yeah.
And Neo Abdullah, that's rough for the Hokies, but that's great for the Tar Heels.
Oh,
he was by far the best player in Blacksburg.
Yeah, Harris over to Indiana.
Aaron Harris going to Indiana. Riley Allensbach going to Cincinnati.
Cincinnati. Where is Rob Martin going to? That's the question. Oh man, my guy Mountaineer Paul's not liking this. One of the Mountaineer guys leaving, but
well, he's not. It doesn't look like he's a big target, at least. It doesn't look like he's a huge loss. Christian Hammond going to NC State.
Maybe West Virginia can get Andre from Indiana.
Keyshawn Mitchell going to Iona didn't play much, so it's not a huge loss. Derek Dixon going to Arizona, that's a big move. I didn't see that one today.
Dongo part of that Hail Mary for Capel.
Yeah.
The University of Mississippi Sisters, Santa Clara getting AJ.
Marcus Burton going to Indiana. Man, that's it's sad that he couldn't. I mean, he was one of the better players on the Irish. It's sad that he's going to Indiana, but I'm happy for Jeffrey.
Oh, yeah.
He just has to stay healthy.
Oh, my God. Another Hail Mary for Penn.
Yeah, another one. They're taking a Hail Mary this year on Capel to see. And then Luka Bogovac's going to Oklahoma State.
Oh, man. I think I saw this guy.
Big move into the portal for Jeffrey's team. So we gotta get Jeffries here to talk about it. Also, Blake Harper going to VCU. That's another one. That's another big one. But out of all these, what do you think's the biggest one?
Oh, Garrison to Bama.
Oh yeah.
Like everybody is departing the gasoline on the dumpster fire that has led to Kentucky, man.
Yeah.
I mean, that place is hell. I mean, they got lucky against the University of Mississippi Sisters, Santa Clara. That's just so bad right there. I mean, they pissed and moaned about Calipari not getting them back to a Final Four. And now they got Bart Pope. And honestly, the Pope era is just feeling like the Tubby Smith era, to be honest. I mean, it's like who leaves Kentucky basketball for like places like Georgetown? That's bad. That is bad right there.
Yeah. I wonder where Malik Mack's going. He was their point guard this year, but we'll see.
Oh yeah, that's a good one. That's a good one.
Yeah.
Who like I forgot his name, but he played a huge part in VCU's comeback against North Carolina. It's gonna take me a minute.
Terrence Hill, man. I mean, he's getting money. He's getting big money offers from everywhere, man. Like we thought it would be Kentucky for a second, and now but now it looks like he could go anywhere.
I wonder if it's.
Yeah, I can look it up.
Yeah, I want to see where he's gonna go. Honestly,
But I'm excited about Blake Harper. I think that's his name, right? The guy from Creighton. Yeah, Blake Harper. I was right.
Yeah. Terrence Hill, man. Like
Terrence Hill, where's he gonna go? Kansas and Tennessee are the two.
oh.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, because it's like where
He visited Kansas today. He was in Lawrence today visiting.
Ooh,
Mm-hmm.
yeah. Do we have like some? Do we have some stuff from Instagram? Let's go ahead and see. I gotta log into the thing again. I gotta log into Instagram again. Ugh, hate that. You got my freaking password. Yeah, I'll save the freaking info on here. No, I'm not turning on. Okay, let's find Terrence Hill because I bet it's on his Instagram somewhere. There we go, Terrence Hill Jr. Oh, he's got nothing on his Instagram. So he's a quiet guy, isn't he?
Mm-hmm.
He's just kind of throwing it out there, man. I mean, like Kansas, Tennessee, those are good places. I mean, like, because I feel like 2026, 2027 is that last year. And we got our guy Jeffrey Don't Talk Sports. What's up, good buddy? Good to see you.
Doing all right, guys. How about you?
Doing all right. Oh man, I'll just
so Jeffrey, let's talk about the portal. Big day for Indiana and Carolina in the portal. Let's get started. Let's talk. We were just talking about it.
All right, yeah, I did do a video on the North Carolina move, but I was not able to get one out yet on Indiana. I probably will try to do a video on Indiana specifically eventually. But yes, like you said, a big day in the transfer portal for both. Indiana, I mean, it was getting dire. Like Indiana fans were, I mean, they're Indiana fans, but
yeah,
like it needed to happen, you know.
Mm-hmm.
Oh man,
kind of getting to that point.
Yeah, because let me go ahead.
So there's 3 transfers for Indiana today, right?
Yeah, 3. You had the Duke transfer, Darren Harris, Marcus Burton from Notre Dame, and the guy from Georgia Tech.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, three really solid additions. I mean, everybody's laughing about the Duke one. Oh, Indiana fans are getting excited over a guy that averaged 3 points, but he was a top recruit.
Yeah, he was on like a top 5. Like he was in the top. Like he's from DC area, so, and he was on like the Paul VI team that almost beat Cooper Flagg's Montverde Academy team.
Like you don't turn a guy like that away. You know, I mean, because you think about like mid-major transfers can work, but like Indiana last year, all they got were mid-major transfers. The only 2 high majors were Tucker DeVries, who played only 8 games at West Virginia, and then you had Sam Alexis from Florida. Whereas you think about all the other players, Reed Bailey, Davidson, Lamar Wilkerson, who was amazing, Sam Houston State, all the other dudes were from like North Florida and just whatever. Now they got a guy from Duke. They got a guy from Notre Dame, and they got a guy from Georgia Tech. So it's already like the type of guys they're bringing in are better. And again, from Indiana's perspective, if you possibly could land Sherrell, that would be massive. I don't know if they can, but that's the weakness, man, that Indiana had last year. Their center play was not good, and they need a center. They've got the guards. They just need a center and maybe another wing, 6'8", 6'9" type of guy that could shoot. But, you know, I like the moves for Indiana. It was a good day. Like, you know, especially getting Burton. Like
I'm rooting for Burton, man. I mean,
healthy.
He has to stay healthy, and I hope he has a team that better supporting cast around him because he did it at Notre Dame.
Yeah, and I mean Indiana fans, like they, as much as they're calling for a center, they've been wanting a good point guard for a long time. I mean, Yogi Ferrell was the last.
If he stays healthy, I mean, he's a freaking good point guard if he's healthy.
Yeah, so I think Indiana definitely was the big winner of the portal today. Yesterday was Louisville getting Flory. and I forgot the other one right now because I can't remember everybody. But they got someone else yesterday that was big, besides Badunga. So yeah, Louisville is doing really good. Indiana's doing good, and Carolina getting Avdalas from Virginia Tech. I mean, I know a lot of people were talking a lot of trash about his play down the stretch last year, but early on, he was really good. And I mean, he's a guy that even if he's not going to be your leading scorer, you don't turn a guy down that averages 12, 3, and 5 that can shoot from three, and he's 6'9", 6'10", and he passes well and does a lot of good things on the court. So I think that's a really good addition for Carolina. Plus, Carolina got good news that Jaron Stevenson's coming back. They got good news that even though they're not going to keep Mingo, it looks like their other recruit is staying on board. Jaden Young staying on board. So Carolina, they had a pretty good day as well.
So do you want to talk about Derek Dixon going to Arizona at all? Like, do you think
I did not see that. That must happen very recently because I didn't see that.
Yeah, that's today.
I did not talk about that in the video at all, but stuff's just moving so fast, can't even keep up with it. But I think it's good for him. I mean, I'm a little shocked that he went to that good of a program. No offense to him, because I mean he's a good player. I mean, he averaged like 9-10 points. He's a good player, but like Arizona just went to the Final Four. It's like, I would have thought maybe something more along the lines of like a Missouri or something, like that type of program for him. Again, no slate against him. That's a little shocking that he went to Arizona. He maybe had previous coaching staff connections. I have no idea. I'm not sure on that front.
Oh shoot. Let me see.
Interesting too is that the 2 out of the 3 guys for Indiana are from the DC area that they've added. Kenny Johnson, assistant coach, is definitely the lead recruiter for that part of the country. So interesting stuff. Because one of them, I can't remember which, and I'll talk about when I eventually do an Indiana transfer video. But one of them's from DeMatha, so it's right in your neighborhood. So
and I mean, Darren Harris is from even closer by in Virginia. Yeah. He's from Virginia, so.
Oh, did you mention Marcus Burton, or did you already?
Yeah, we did.
Yeah, I mean, Marcus Burton is the big one. I mean, he averaged a lot of points at Notre Dame, like 19, 20 points a game when healthy. Key is when healthy. Like, it would suck for Indiana if potentially your best point guard since Yogi Ferrell's can't stay on the court, because like when he's on the court, he's very good. I mean, I think that's probably, like, no offense to Burton, but like Indiana is just in a weird spot because they're still a nationally relevant program by brand, but the on-court success has been so poor. Houston didn't want to take a chance on a guy that was hurt so much, so Indiana was right there. The same thing with Darren Harris. Like, Darren Harris didn't get any playing time. Like, he's going to get playing time in Indiana. Like, Indiana's the school for guys that are hurt. Indiana's the school for guys that need a chance. I'm just saying. I just think that the guys they're bringing in this time are better than the guys they brought in last year. They look better. And that's what makes it such a big win for Indiana. Because, I mean, you think about it, Indiana lost everybody from last year outside of Trent Sisley. The only other player I maybe would have kept is Nick Dorn, possibly. But even then, Nick Dorn's kind of like a Dixon, worse than Derek Dixon, but like he was okay. It's not like, oh, you lose him, it's the end of the world. I think the guys that they brought in today are definitely better than the guys from last year. So, I mean, definitely Indiana fans are a lot happier. The key is Burton's got to stay healthy. Yeah. If he stays healthy and they can get a big, whether it's Sherrell or that guy from UConn, either of those two, I prefer Sherrell, honestly. Because, I mean, Sherrell will give you what they haven't had, in 2 years now. A guy that just can rebound. And Sherrell can even shoot threes a little bit, So he kind of would be like Khalil Ware, but he's not Ware. Ware is way better athletically, but he would be similar to that mold. So
the last one is Bogovats to Oklahoma State. I mean, he wasn't that good at UNC, so.
Yeah, I mean, that's more of the type of school I thought Dixon would have gone to, but I guess.
Well, Dixon was highly thought of coming out.
He has more upside than.
And I don't think he didn't start at point guard at Gonzaga, so.
I'm curious.
Like, Lewis started at point guard for Gonzaga because their teammates, Lewis and Dixon, were.
I'm curious about Finley Bizjat. No relation to Bojack, but he's bringing some magic at West Virginia.
I mean, West Virginia hoping they can keep that momentum going from winning the crown.
Oh yeah, I think they can. I think they will. Honestly,
I don't know if they'll do what Nebraska did, but you never know.
Mm-hmm.
They will. I mean, when you got Miles Sadler coming in, I mean, that's going to be a win right there.
I don't know. The Ohio State saying Michael Cooper of Wright State. It's possible, but I think the issue for Indiana right now is that now, like, they've gotten the guards. You know, like Mustaf's a guard, 6'6", kind of wing. He's more of a guard though. Burton's point guard. Harris combo guard. You've got Prince Alexander Moody in the class. He's a guard.
Another DC guy.
So yeah, Kenny Johnson really doing a lot there. I mean, maybe. I mean, if he would take a bench role, then yeah, you know, I definitely add him on. I just think that Indiana is, you know, they're fine in the guard position right now. You know, I think overall, I mean, you can maybe add like another depth piece, but the front court is what's needed now. The front court, because like you have nobody in the front court at all. Trent Sisley's back. He's 6'8", but he's more of like a 4. You know,
you get Christian Gerdak, another DC guy from the portal. You can maybe get him if you guys want to just keep going.
How Jeffrey? How do you feel about Lowe to Georgetown? Like,
okay. I mean, he's gonna put up stats there, but I mean, Georgetown's not very good.
No.
So.
I mean, Christian Gerdak, he's 6'10". But I mean, I don't know if he was 6'10" center. You could get him.
Yeah.
I mean, again, as a depth piece, you know, you need a backup center, you know, or 4. You need a backup.
Like, that's the thing about like Kentucky, and I want to ask this. I can't but feel like Kentucky is just like a dumpster fire right now. I feel
like they are for their standards. Yes, I mean, it's not like they're terrible, but Kentucky is one of those programs. Like what Kentucky did last year is like Alabama football going 8-4.
Yeah.
You know, and that's unacceptable. I mean, they lost 14 games. I mean, they went 22-14.
Yeah.
I mean, being a 7 seed was very generous. I mean, they were not a great team last year at all.
No. I mean, like going to overtime against Santa Clara, the University of Mrs. Santa's sister, that is not good.
How do you feel about Brandon Garrison going to Alabama?
Love it. Love it.
I mean, he's a guy that didn't put up a lot of points last year, but I don't know if that was more so him or Kentucky.
That's more so Kentucky.
He's not going to be Sherrell, though. Sherrell's better. I don't think Garrison can take that type of leap. I don't dislike the move, though. I think that Alabama definitely needs to get another guy on the front court, though, besides him. You know, maybe have like a twin approach, you know, 2-guy approach. I mean, the thing that sucks, like with a guy like Sherrell, is that he's a good player. He's a really good player. And, I mean, I understand, again, I say it all the time, if you put, you know, us in their shoes, hey, why not test the portal? Why not see what I could get? I'm probably going to get a better offer. You can't blame them, but it's like, you also think about it, dude, you were the starting center at Alabama. You were going to be the starting center at Alabama next year. You know, it's like you have basically no competition at all. It's just, I mean, if he goes to Indiana, he's not going to have any competition, but like, it's just, I don't know if Indiana's willing to pay for him. I would if I was Indiana, just because of the fact that they have nobody in the front court. They need, like, if they don't think they can get Reeby from UConn, then you have to get Sherrell. Because, like, even though the portal is going to be over the next 8 days, like, there's only so many good bigs in the portal. You know, like that's a harder, like, guards, unfortunately, they're, you know, don't mean to, you know, throw you away, but they're a dime a dozen. You can get guards. There's always guards. But bigs, like it sucks really badly that Mike Woodson, and say what you want about Mike Woodson, Indiana always had good bigs. You had Jackson Davis, you had Khalil Ware, you had Umar Ballo. Ballo was not bad. He was fine. He was a double guy. You know, he was not as good as Ware or Jackson Davis, but he was good. Now with DeVries, last year Indiana sucked inside. They were horrible, but you had the guards. And now you've got even better guards. I mean, Burton might not be as good as Wilkerson. Wilkerson was very good. But other than that, I mean, but like you need to have a complete team. We saw with Michigan that they had the bigs, they had the guards, they had the wings. That's how you win. And Alabama last year, with outside of Sherrell, was not very strong down low, and that really hurt Alabama. So
that's true. That's true. But I think we'll definitely wait and see what happens with some of these guys. But I am curious to see, how the portal is working out for some teams this year and who it's not working out for. Like I do hope Sherrell could just kind of be like, you know what? I've got a change of heart. I'm coming back home to Tuscaloosa. That I would love to see.
I mean, honestly, the only way that I would see that happening is if Alabama offers him a lot of money. But to me, the fact that they are like he already decided to leave and they've already got Garrison and all that, he's not coming back. He's obviously, he's going to go somewhere else. Because, I mean, you think about it. Like I said, centers not as dime a dozen as guards. He's going to get a big offer somewhere. I mean, Indiana and others will probably offer him $4 or $5 million or somewhere in that ballpark. Obviously, I can't say Alabama didn't have the money, but they didn't want to pay. So,
yeah. So it's not good to be a cheap ass. That's for sure. Anything else from the portal, or did we get everything?
I'm just curious if Burton will try to get a 5th year because he was hurt so much of this year.
Oh yeah, that's a good one right there.
Yeah, well, it's definitely possible because Indiana already had a situation like that with Xavier Johnson, who got an extra year. He was on the fence. I think he played in 10 games one season before he got hurt. He got hurt in that Kansas game, and he missed the rest of the season. So, yeah, I mean, if they go that route, then Burton will get another year. Now, whether he would actually stay in Indiana or not, that would be another interesting point. Like, because I know
I think that Burton
or whatever, but
I think Burton he likes being close to home because Mishawaka is really close to South Bend, so I think he would want to stay home.
So basically, like the reason he left is because Notre Dame sucked.
Yes,
and Indiana probably paid him a lot more.
Yes.
And Indiana needed a guard because they need a whole team. So it's like Indiana's just such a desirable option. It's just so desirable. They can't make the tournament, but you'll be in the first 4 out, all right. It's like in more NIL. So I hate to be tongue in cheek on it, but like Indiana really needs a good year. Like they don't need a national championship run season or anything. They need just a year where they're like top 10. You know what I'm saying? Just to get it off their bat, like that Indiana basketball can actually win. Like they can have a good year. Go to the Sweet 16. Have a Nate Oates Alabama-like year. That's the type of season that Indiana basketball needs. They have been so mid for so daggum long that like
there's the word.
The fan apathy is insane. Like Indiana fans, they're so mad that they've almost given up, but they won't give up. But like it's sad. Like the forums are pathetic. Like it's become a joke. Like Indiana, like they lost 4 players to the transfer portal this year, Will, that didn't play a single minute. So that Indiana had 4 players on their roster that entered the transfer portal that didn't play a single minute. You had Andre Akamovic, you had Josh Harris, you had Alexa Ristic, who played like 10 minutes, like a couple games. He played like a total like 3 games for like 10, 15 minutes. And then another dude that I can't remember his name right now. They lost like that. That is bad. Okay. Like Indiana fans are just like, oh my gosh, the amount of production we got from these guys. That is, well, the Hoosier legend. That's the big thing trending is that, man, they were such Hoosier legends. They didn't do anything. Jason Drake. That's the other one. They had 4 guys that did nothing. They got NIL. Those 4 guys combined probably got $1.5 million to do nothing. They didn't play in a single game, not one. So that's sad to me.
If Indiana can turn most of the Big Ten into lemon pound cake in 2026, 2027, that'll be a good year for the Hoosiers. And so that would be nice right there. But yeah,
all right, Let's do the play-in preview now.
Let's do it, gents.
Mhm.
Let's do it. The 9 versus 10 battle in the Eastern Conference between the Heat and the Hornets. Oh man. Like the Heat are 5.5 underdogs, but it just feels like it's nothing but death,
Mhm.
taxes, and the Miami Heat becoming the 10th seed in the Eastern Conference.
So this was the one game we got to yesterday. And I believe I picked the Hornets.
Yeah,
I went
Jackson,
with-
I think, went with Miami, if I recall.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, for me, like, yeah, it's become death taxes and Miami being a 10 seed, like you said, Jackson. 100% agree. But there was a time when Miami was the 8 seed and they were knocking off the Bucks. We
Mhm.
remember that, that era of Miami. The little scrappy underdogs that would knock off the top dogs. So, yeah, Miami's definitely capable here. But I just like upstart Charlotte. I don't use the word upstart much, but you know what? That's a scrappy bunch of guys. Don't let me down, Charlotte. I'm talking good about you right now for like the first time ever. Definitely on this channel. But like I've never talked good about Charlotte. Everybody asks you about Charlotte, I'm like, oh, they suck. Don't ever watch them. They're not on TV. Wish they were good, but But the fun team: Brandon Miller, LaMelo Ball, Con Knueppel has been the most surprising player in the NBA this season from that rookie class. Nobody thought he was going to be as good as he's been. I thought that they made the wrong decision to draft him. I was like, Con Knueppel really went 4th overall. I wasn't buying it, but he's been good. So I've really been impressed with the Charlotte Hornets, and that therefore I'm picking them to beat Miami. I think they will win.
One thing's for sure: the winner of the Hornets Heat will be alive in the battle for the 8th seed. The loser is going home, and I believe like the Hornets have like the longest active streak in the NBA and not making it to the playoffs. That's pretty crazy to think about, though. It's not surprising. So, maybe they can get their cards right for tomorrow night. That'll be nice.
I mean, it just goes to show that any team or organization, program, whatever that's bad can win. Indiana football, the Charlotte Hornets this season. I mean, it's possible. It's not like you have to be forever bad. Sometimes the stars got to align, the perfect players, coaching staff, money, investment, but literally it can happen. I mean, if you are a bad, especially in college, if you are a bad program, you can win. You got to do what Indiana did. You got to hire the right coach, and you also have to actually invest, but you can win. It is possible.
Yeah, I'm going to stick with yesterday's pick. Moussa Diabate, he just needs to hold his own against Bam Adebayo. Can't let Bam
go for 83.
Go for a lot, yeah.
They cannot give him 43 free throws either. If that happens, it's over.
Yeah.
For sure. But here we've got our Nets game for Wednesday night. The battle for 7-8 in the Eastern Conference between the Magic and the 76ers. We got ourselves a battle. Joel Embiid's not playing Wednesday night, unfortunately, for the Sixers. Oh, wait, my bad. Estimated return, my mistake.
Yeah, game time decision according to ESPN.
Okay, so yesterday when this is as far as we got before things,
Yeah.
But, so he was listed as out yesterday. Today he's listed as game time decision. So what do you guys think? I think I picked Orlando with him out.
I think I went with Philly. I'm not sure, but I think I'm gonna go with the Magic. I think I might have went with the Magic, but
you went with Philly.
Oh, okay, my mistake.
You did go with Philly. I think me and Will went with the Magic. I think. I don't want to put words in y'all's mouth, but I think that's what y'all said.
I don't even remember who I picked, but
this is where we got. We were right here. We Austin. We were all talking about. The Phillies have other players besides Embiid, and I was just like, well, I'm going with the Magic with Embiid out Kind of like how I said, if Louisville didn't have Mikael Brown, they would lose. But I still picked Louisville because he was supposed to play and then he didn't play, and then Louisville won anyway. So it's the same thing here. I mean, if Embiid plays, I would be much more inclined to pick Philly. But that game time decision is like you just no idea.
True.
I'll pick the Magic. Yeah, I mean Banchero, Suggs, pick and roll.
Yeah, I think the Magic.
I'll go with the Magic. That's what I picked last time. I'll just go with the Magic.
I'll go with Magic on this one. And we got a couple of super chats for Cade the Diesel Free. $5 super chat. We appreciate that very much. And for another $5 super chat, Hollywood Caden says, I've got the Magic winning Wednesday night. Let's go. We appreciate the $5 super chat.
Hollywood Caden.
There we go. Glad
Reformed man.
There we go.
So that would mean we would be having the Magic. I mean, the Sixers play we would have Philly playing against the Hornets, and for Jackson, it would be the Heat in the last playing game.
I would go with Charlotte again.
Yeah, I'll go with Charlotte.
I will go Miami again.
All right.
It just feels like a lot of winning culture there with Eric Spoelstra and Pat Riley and all them. I mean, and when you got Bam Bam to bail you out, so that's gonna be a win.
So now we'll go West.
Western Conference, 7th place versus 8th between the
Let's go 9-10 first, if that's all right.
What'd you say?
Can we go 9 versus 10 first?
Why not?
Yeah, it's a little easier.
Yeah,
we gotta figure out who the heck's playing on both of these teams.
That place, man, the Warriors and the Clippers fighting for who's going to be playing.
Mm-hmm.
Oh my God! Like, everybody's hurting.
Yeah. So Jimmy Butler's out.
Jeez.
And Bradley Beal is out.
Dang.
Gotta go with the Clippers.
Yeah, I think I'm going Clippers on that one, and it's a bye to the Warriors.
Yeah, the Warriors are not good right now.
They're terrible.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. So we'll just say the Warriors would play the loser of the Trailblazers Suns. And of course, former Wizard Denny Avdia is having a crazy good year with the Blazers. Of course, the Wizards are.
That's a tough one because I was thinking Suns. I think we were trying to get to that game as well the other night.
Yeah.
But Portland's been playing good. You guys were mentioning that, so I don't know.
Yeah, like if the Suns were to win, that they would be playing the 2 seed, and then it would be Trailblazers versus a winner of Clippers Warriors, really, for the 8th seed.
Mm-hmm.
So I've got the Suns advancing, but
this one's I'll go Suns, I guess.
Yeah, because honestly, I don't want to
go for Trailblazers to beat the Clippers.
Oh yeah. Mm-hmm. Oh man, the young man Grayson Allen.
Oh, the trip guy might not be playing.
Yeah, he's the guy that looks like a certain sheriff of Nottingham who thinks he's a big badass with a beard. You know who he is. But anyway, yeah, the Suns, they'll win against the Trailblazers, but it's going to be Trailblazers versus Clippers.
So you guys are going Phoenix? All right.
Yeah.
For me, I'm
just because Dame Lillard's out, even though he's older, he still would have been a good postseason.
I swear it feels like Damian Lillard just gets unlucky, where it's every time.
He has had a lot of bad luck.
Huh?
He has had a lot of bad luck.
Yeah, I mean, it just feels like watching him trying to get an NBA talk is like Charlie Brown at the pitcher's mound. Like it's just what it feels like, because when he got traded to the Bucks, it was gonna be he's on a super team in Milwaukee. It feels like the NBA equivalent of Matthew Stafford to the Rams. but he winds up getting hurt, and he just can't be able to get a lot of things done over Milwaukee. And you wind up, and then you eventually get Doc Rivers as your coach, which that tells everybody you're never getting an NBA title ever. So it's just like, wow. But we've got Suns Clippers, which I believe that would be Friday night for the 8th seed. You have to pick a winner between those two teams. No,
I think the Blazers
Clippers,
will win.
Trailblazers. My mistake.
I think the Blazers will win.
Oh yeah. I mean, the Clippers are just unhealthy, man.
Yeah.
Now Clippers.
I'll go with Portland too, since Clippers aren't healthy.
I mean, like the Clippers, man. You want to talk about a team that is like the Charlie Brown of the NBA?
They are.
Yeah, because I mean, it's like they try to get an NBA title, they can't get it done. They're thinking that Tyronn Lue can get them closer to that title. He can't get it done as well. I don't even think it's his fault. Like I don't even know what's going on with the Clippers, honestly. Like I'm thinking honestly, it's just a matter of like whatever the bad voodoo is, they gotta get washed out sooner or later. And let me see. Do we want to do like the rest of the playoff series?
Let's do that. Let's do it for. I think Friday night would be the best for that.
Yeah, I could see that. Yeah, like what do you think, Jeffrey?
I don't usually stream on Friday night most of the time, but when does the first round start?
Saturday.
Does Wednesday work?
When after SEC Live when I get done?
I mean, I forgot. Well, would prefer not to do Friday. That's just me.
Would Thursday be better then?
Then you got the Bama show.
Yeah, that's
okay.
Eastern time.
It's just because we don't know what the results of the playing are going to be, but
on Wednesday.
We could just do a quick Friday show and then do most of the previews. No.
Well, yeah,
it's possible we could do that if it's really short.
Oh yeah, yeah. I mean, I'm game. So I don't believe I have anything going on Friday. So it's like, there we go. But there we go. Anything we missed out tonight?
We got to playing games and talk some portal. So I mean, that kind of covers it for now. I mean, there's gonna be a lot more news and stuff like in the next few days. So definitely be covering that. Try to cover as much as the portal, but trying to find time to make videos and stuff. It's not the easiest thing, but try to squeeze as many portal videos out because there's a lot of news, a lot of stuff going on. So it's definitely an exciting time if you're a college basketball fan, especially if your team is on the receiving end of portal news instead of the departures.
Well, and this also means one thing, because 1 hour and 56 minutes away from it being 137 days until week 0. Right now it's 138 days, 143 days till week 1 Thursday, 144 days until Stanford Miami on Friday night, week 1, 145 days until week 1 Saturday, 146 days until Louisville Ole Miss and Notre Dame Wisconsin, and 147 days until Labor Day between the Florida State Seminoles and the SMU Mustangs.
Countdown clock is on.
I'm never going to quit that. I'm never going to quit the countdown. We're keeping it live here, folks. We're keeping it live. And I guess we're going to wrap things up for tonight. And before we head off for tonight, gentlemen, what have you got going on this week?
Like I said, for me, I got more portal videos I'm going to try to get out as they happen, because there's going to be a lot more big commits and stuff. So, and I'll be keeping tabs on the NBA. If there's crazy results happen, like, the Hornets winning by like 50 or something, I might react to that. You never know. But I'll try to have more content coming this week. Definitely appreciate everybody who has checked out my channel, Only Talk Sports. Appreciate all the support. Appreciate Hollywood Caden for the 2 super chats. And definitely, like Jackson would say, tell your friends and family, cashiers at Publix and all that type of stuff. Definitely, there's a lot of people out there that like sports. And I did drop a video today on Carolina getting a big transfer addition. So if you want thoughts on that, further in depth, appreciate it. But also follow Will and D as well, and Jackson Johnson's YouTube channels, because I'm sure they'll have content coming as well. And we might be back on Friday. We'll see. Definitely talk about the NBA. So
and I'll be filming a couple spring game previews on the SC channel, including with Alania Morris of Andy 247 and Cole Park of Wildcats 247 for Kentucky Wednesday. And, just kind of getting things rolling for sure. But we've got more magic coming your way on each of our channels here. I will make sure to get back to putting some Jackson episodes. I let myself kind of take a hiatus by accident because I've been working a little too much. But I will make sure to find some time for you guys. So no worries. I will always make sure to do that. So my error there. But also, let's get Will over to 1,000 subs. Let's get me over to 1,000. And let's get Jeffrey over to 3,000 subs, where he talks sports every single day, or at least he tries to. And with that being said, like, comment, subscribe, click on the notification bell to each of our channels so you never miss no video whatsoever. And we will see y'all soon. Good night, everybody.